Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Good.
When he was in here, he had so much fun. Because, to me, we're all told from the Bible that there's this child in us, right? We're really supposed to honor that child in us. We're all supposed to be childlike in some ways. And that childlike approach that he brings to the world it's the exploration. It's learning. It's laughter. It's playfulness. So you found your way, following your father, coming out of a dangerous situation. You found your way. You made it through this place. These folks are in here. They're going to be graduating on May 2nd. You'll be there to cheer them on from the stands. But what would you like to tell them about what has helped you and your family get through tough times? What gets you through the toughest times? What have you learned?
Well, just whatever happens, just keep going. Because if you keep going, there's almost no way you can stop. You don't need to stop, really. You just keep going, no matter what happens.
What about those days when you're lying in bed feeling sorry for yourself? You do not want to get out of bed. You're thinking about all your problems. You're thinking about it all weighing down on you. How do you overcome that?
Well, just think of a reason that will lighten it up. Because there's always something that's good. It's not always bad. So if you have a reason to get better, just use that reason.
Yeah.
Get better.
Gratitude, right? Living in gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
What's interesting is whether you're pulling it from the Bible or you're pulling it from brain science, whatever you focus on most is what grows. What you focus on most grows. Brain science, they talk about, the connections, the neural connections, and the more you lean into gratitude, hope. Tim Uzagari, who runs this joint, this one-year program, he's telling me about some college classes he's taking, which is helping him take his faith and tying it into psychology and where they overlap. And he said it's so exciting to look at brain science where there's a part of the brain, this happiness part of the brain, which can always continue to grow. And the more you lean into happiness, it continues to grow. You're making more and more of those neural connections. One woman who got out of addiction wrote a book, and her primary thesis or main point was this: if I spent my whole life numbing myself to escape my life, what if I started to slowly build a life that I didn't need to escape from? What if I slowly started to build a life I was excited by? That might be, for you, whatever it is. For this gentleman, it may be art. This is an incredible artist right here. For you, it might be tennis. For you, it might be going to the beach with a friend. Start doing more of what really excites you. When you think about what excites you for your future, what is the future you're moving toward?
Well, I want to play soccer and I want to help fund charities and all that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I want to support charities.
Tell me about your dad, Vivi. He seems to be one of the hardest working, hardest studying, most disciplined men that I have met. I met him in this classroom when I was a teacher about 3 years ago, and we were talking about aiming high, and this dude aims so high. How does he do it? Tell me about him. How is it? What can we learn about this guy? How does he keep going?
Well, first thing when he was always working. First thing I don't remember. I mean, the first time he came, there was only 3 days where he really slept at all, and then right after that, he started working really hard, and now he's like getting his degree, I think master's in cybersecurity. So he's really, all that hard work pays off now.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the school offered him a job, right?
Yeah.
And he's getting straight A's, and it's not easy, but he's doing it, right? Facing some challenges. And what's interesting is, there's no good thing that he withholds if you walk upright. This man, Vivi, he had his back against the wall recently, badly, really badly. He had a deadline coming to him where if he didn't meet this certain number of hours where he had to be in the school, observing classrooms and logging it, he would lose out on the opportunity to continue with his education in that class. He wouldn't get credit. And he had so many slammed doors in front of him. But he did not give up. He did not become pessimistic. He kept leaning into it. And only days ago, he got into a school and he's observing. And then, what's really cool? One of the teachers is from his hometown. So he's connecting, they're speaking the language, he's feeling like he's found a brother because he didn't give up.